Hello wrestling fans, the Wrestling Wizard here and welcome to another video. And in this video we're going to try and answer two of the most common questions doing the rounds in regards to Bray Wyatt. And the first question of course being this weekend, what is Bray Wyatt going to do at Crown Jewel? Why is he at Crown Jewel? What is going to happen there? And also, are we going to get an official physical reveal of Uncle Howdy? Also along this, of course, we're going to have a look at the differences between the full masked version of Uncle Howdy and the one we saw the prior week. So let's cut to the chase. Now, before we get into the bulk of the video, as always, be really appreciative if you could like the video, share the video, and even better, subscribe if you're new. What is Bray Wyatt going to do at Crown Jewel? It's a good question. Is he going to interfere in the Alexa Bliss match and cost her the tag team titles? Is he going to interfere in the main event title scene? I really hope he doesn't. I hope Bray Wyatt is kept as far apart from Roman Reigns for now. Save that for later. I don't want that to be rushed. Or is he going to interfere in another match? Or the more likely option, is he just going to come down to the ring, have his epic entrance? When are WWE going to release? When are Code Orange going to release Shatter and put it on Spotify? I keep checking every day and I'm disappointed when I don't see it. Come down with his epic entrance, with his lantern, the crowd go mad, and then we get some developments with the Uncle Howdy situation. I really don't know at this stage. My gut is we're going to see the latter. He'll come down to the ring, cut a promo, and then we'll get some form of reveal. Maybe physically. I'm all down for seeing Uncle Howdy reveal himself and attack Bray Wyatt, because the feeling I get from all of this is Bray is battling the different versions of his personality. And it may well be the mission at the moment that Bray has is to defeat those 6 versions of his personality before he can move on. Now clearly this Uncle Howdy is a pretty bad dude. Like, he is not a good dude. And he is seemingly like a darker version of Bray. The darker side of Bray, if you like. And I think he's almost toying with Bray's emotions in terms of the ones he lost. He lost, of course, his friend JR, and he lost Luke Harper, aka Brody Lee. And he knows he can play on those insecurities. And maybe Bray needs to go to a darker place to defeat those demons so he can move on. And the big question that's been coming up a lot in regards to Uncle Howdy is that Bo Dallas? Is there a family connection? And my throwback to that would be, the week before last, we saw this kind of half mask reveal of Uncle Howdy. And you could see the lips, the moustache, and kind of the cut off from the nose upwards. Now that version, we didn't see the full reveal, did we? Of that version, we didn't. Now that version seemed to be wearing a cowboy hat with the barbed wire, not the barbed wire, the thorns, the crown of thorns, looked like they were wrapped around the top of that. And they focus on that, wanted you to be aware of those crown of thorns. And we got so wrapped up on who that could be, we forgot that there's a clear difference between that version and the one we saw this week on SmackDown, the full mask reveal. There was a teardrop of a cross that sent the world mad because they linked that to Bo Dallas. But that version, he said he's the ghost of the man who sold the world. So I don't think that is going to be a version that we're going to see. Certainly not in a ring. That's a ghost version. The one we saw the week prior is a version that I could actually see in the ring. I could actually see wrestling, potentially, actually being able to breathe for one in that mask. So it's very important to address the fact that these are 2 different entities. The ghost Uncle Howdy and this other version which only said Howdy. We didn't see the lips move. What is that version? I'm not so interested in who Uncle Howdy is, the reveal we got the full mask. I'm more interested in who that version was the week prior and where that's going to develop and where that leads. Because Uncle Howdy, the ghost Uncle Howdy, was wearing a bowler hat, a top hat. The one before was wearing a cowboy hat. There is a difference. There's a clear difference there. These ghosts, Uncle Howdy, maybe we'll see another version Uncle Harper. It could be the light of the good side of Bray, if you like. Brings so many questions, doesn't it? Because there are clear differences between the 2. And it's so easy to get so wrapped up in the one we've seen recently and link it to Bo and link it to Barry Windham and other family members. They're actually forgetting about the previous week, which is more realistic to see that character in ring. Maybe take on Bray. Maybe Bray's got to defeat these demons. I love that concept before he moves forward. He's got to battle with himself first and come out victorious before he moves forward. Now, Bray is listed as a babyface internally, so it's logical from WWE. It makes sense, right? Moving forward. But you can't have him come a full assassin, a full-on like monster, destroying people left, right and centre at this point without some form of resolution. Like, we need answers for WrestleMania 37 with Alexa. We've got all that to come. And I love the dynamic of really not truly knowing what's going on in Bray's head, because he's so psychologically scarred that even us as fans don't have a clue what's going on, because let's face it, we don't. It's all theory, it's all speculation. We don't know what's going to happen. Something huge could happen at Crown Jewel. But I do hope they don't rush Bray into the title scene. That was one of the many flaws with the Vince McMahon booking of The Fiend. Now, allegedly, I'm not sure how much of this is true, but apparently, according to numerous sources, credible sources as well, like Fightful Select, there are plans for WWE to sort of throw back to Bray Wyatt's past and use props from his past, such as the rocking chair from his cult leader days and the Fiend mask from more recent storylines, of course. And apparently those are going to get involved in the already taped Friday Night SmackDown. So that could be interesting to see what develops there. That could be a big hint, a big clue as to what is to come next at Crown Jewel. So we'll have to wait and see. Of course, I love putting these videos up just before SmackDown because that gets us super hyped. Bray's going to be, he is on SmackDown. He is going to be at Crown Jewel. So we'll have to wait and see. But I thought it was definitely worth addressing the fact that there's a clear difference between the two Howdy's that we've seen and what that could mean moving forward. We'll have to wait and see. Thank you so much for watching this video again. Really appreciate it. All your support. It would mean the world if you could like the video, share the video, and even better, subscribe. We'll catch you in the next one.